Hey, what's up guys, Damian here with another noob raping video, as always, owning and raping those little noobs. So in this video I wanna talk about the new sniping mechanics in Battlefield 1 based on what I saw during the live stream and the gameplay footage that was released later on. And unfortunately sniping seemed a little bit too easy if you ask me. I mean, players were shooting headshots with pinpoint accuracy. I mean, the 6x scope that they used, and that's the longest magnification scope available, and they were shooting headshots no problem. I mean, at 100 meters or around that distance. It seemed too easy to me, and I'm a bit skeptical about that, because I don't want sniping made easy for noobs. I mean, sniping is the #1 thing that requires skill here, and if you just give it pinpoint accuracy, I mean, then what's the point? Now, of course, that was because of the increased muzzle velocities, which makes sense because these are high-powered rifles, of course. And I noticed that the rifle scopes were zeroed by default at 75 meters. And I don't know if you can go higher than that, but I don't think so, because for long-range sniping, I heard the YouTubers say that if you try to do long-range sniping, there is too much bullet deviation, bullet drag, and the muzzle velocity also slows down at longer ranges. And when they say longer ranges, they usually mean distances out to 200 meters or so. And I mean, for a good sniper, 200 meters is not a long range, is an easy distance to get a kill. So anyways, that's my concern. I mean, if they consider 200 meters long range sniping and the 6x scope, which is the highest magnification scope, is considered by today's standards, at least it is considered a medium range scope, and okay, back then if it even existed, it was a long range scope. And I don't know about that. I mean, long range sniping in Battlefield 1 is probably, it won't even exist if you ask me. I mean, with all these things that are being said about sniping, I think that they wanna force people to snipe at distances around 100 to 150 meters. And now with this sweet spot mechanic, that damage wise it doesn't make any sense, and I wish it wasn't there. A lot of people thought it was a good idea, but I just think that it takes some skill away, because the noobs, a lot of times, they are spamming their rifles at you, getting random body shots, and it will suck to get killed by a noob spamming his rifle because you were in his sweet spot distance. And I don't know about this. And to add even more, now with the dynamic weather effects, the fog and the rain or coming in at any moment, that will only make sniping much harder, and I don't really like that much realism and weather effects in my games, because what are you going to do when the fog comes in? You'll be useless as a sniper, and are you gonna suicide and then respawn? That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. I think all classes must be playable even with the worst weather effects. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. Let me know what you think about sniping in Battlefield 1 and leave your comments down below. And of course remember, keep raping those little noobs.